Hello, hi. No idea if this is going to be able to be kept up for the next 28.5 hours, but this is technically the best that I'm going to look over that period, so may as well do it now. Just about to sit down and have a last cup of tea, breakfast, blah blah blah. Before I go, just posted my last thing on Facebook for a while, so we'll see. If I make this without messing up once, I'll be really pleased. 3 hours sleep, 28.5 hours travel. What could go wrong? Next time, speak to you, probably be in Heathrow.
Okay, this marks part 2 of my campaign to look mental in airports. Part 1 was after saying goodbye to parents and being all emotional, going into security and asking, does Kindle count as a large electrical item? May as well look mental. It's really weird not having a phone and so having no contact with anyone. I feel like I really pity the person who sits next to me on the plane because I'm going to be desperate for human verbal contact, not the other thing. It's like an hour till I board, and it is impossible to buy a wallet. Like everything is for sale here except a wallet. I'm probably just not looking very well. It's really weird. I've never been in an airport by myself. I feel like an unsupervised child. The first instinct was to buy like the biggest box of sweets that I could, but then figured, I don't know, feeling really weird at the moment, and kind of what the hell did I do this for? But we'll see. Okay, part 2. As mental as ever. Right, third entry, sat in Istanbul airport. Haven't slept yet, watched Super 8 and Batman Year 1 on the plane. It was good, airplane food was shit. Thank God for Pret a Manger back in Heathrow. Not too much, so I'm going to be here for 6 hours, so torn between going on Facebook, reading a book, sleeping. I feel like I should really make the most of this internet since I paid £10 for it, so like I should download some films illegally or something, since now I'm in a different country. I'll just be ruining the Turkish film industry rather than the British one. It's not quite as crazy talking to yourself in a foreign country because no one understands what you're saying most of the time. So I will stop it there before I'm arrested by airport security and dragged away. I might do one more just before I board to go to Incheon, or I might just do the next one in Incheon airport. Who knows? Well, you'll know because you'll see these all together, but I don't know, so there's mystery for me. Right. Speak soon. Right. I did say I was going to do another recording. Just come all the way to Turkey to enjoy Burger King. I was going to try something else, but this size of the Coke was about the size of my head because I've been up for 15 hours, 3 hours sleep and a lot of travel and sitting here, so I needed a small bucket of caffeine. 2 positive experiences with other travellers so far. A Danish-Austrian couple who were on their way to Vienna came over to me and were able to tell straight away that I was English. I didn't say anything or do anything, they just looked and they knew, which was depressing. But they also saw the t-shirt and, oh, big bang theory, excellent, lizard spark, yes, very good, which was really cool, and they were a really nice pair. And then 2 dudes somewhere in Asia came up next to me and were like, "Oh, is there Wi-Fi here?" I was like, "Yeah, you got to pay for it though, but have my passcode." And so, you know, building bridges and rebelling against the system, and yeah, really tired. And it was weird, but nice to get onto the internet briefly. But to be honest, if I didn't have my Kindle right now, I would probably have my head on this desk. It's still 20 past 8. It's still about 3.5 hours before I board. So still got a lot of time to kill. Really looking forward to sleeping on the plane a lot. But just had an email from the guy who I'm moving in with, moving where he lives at the moment, who I'm be replacing, saying that like this weekend there's going to be some sort of like hiking and Halloween thing, which is really cool because I thought I'd miss Halloween and wasn't sure if anything would be done in Korea. So that's cool. I have no shoes that will work for hiking, so we'll actually need to go and buy shoes as one of the first things that I do in Korea, which really sucks. Right, next one of these I'll probably do is when I'm in Incheon, hopefully with a lot more sleep, but maybe not. Right, it's now 3 hours until the flight goes. I have succumbed to sweet temptation, and I figure I liked M&M's when I was little, and I like peanuts now, so vile logic, peanut M&M's should be delicious. Actually, basically a Snickers with a shell. But by buying with my dirty English money, I was able to get change in this shitty American Monopoly money, which is embarrassing but useful. I've hardly got any battery left on the laptop, and my charger is in the other bag. I feel like I'm going to eat M&M's just to stay awake, because if I sleep now I'm going to miss the flight, but then the second I get on that flight it's going to be pillow o'clock. And I sort of feel like I've completely forgotten the whole Korea bit. Right, at the moment I feel like I've just been building up to 2 days of travel, and that's my challenge. Whereas when I actually get there, I'll do the whole teaching thing. So we'll see. I look mental enough now. So right, gotta be quick. This is the last of the battery in Incheon on the coach to go to Cheongju. So far, Korea seems pretty good. Incredibly friendly people. I must have had like 6 people ask if they could help me while I was walking to the coach. And when I got here, I had 10 minutes before the coach was supposed to depart, and I asked if I had time to dash out and make a phone call so I could ring James. And the guy just gave me his phone, so that was really kind and good. Absolutely knackered. Slept a bit on the plane. It's about 2.5 hours before I get to Cheongju, so more Kindle. But mate, and still looking crazy on coaches. Really looking forward to sleeping in a bed and having a shower. Right. End of this one.